Not sure what I'm walking into. Appointment today with Gibby for my tattoo on my leg. I don't know what I'm getting. I'm letting him pick it out. I just told him I wanted a Viking. But I figured he's the artist, let him do his thing. We'll see how this goes. I'm a little nervous because it has nothing to do with the tattoo. I don't like being on camera. All right, guys, I'll check in with you later. All right, everybody, here I am today at Conquest with Gibby, who's actually putting together the final touches of the tattoo he's gonna be doing for me. So apparently he's been waiting to do a Viking, and I'm excited to do it. This room to be kind of brought out for today. I got my camera stuff set up just in case we need it. Gibby's got a pretty sweet tattoo picked out for me. I let him control this 100%. So the tattoo Gibby's got is pretty much gonna take up the whole left side of my calf, and I'm pretty amped to do this today. Stencil does it no justice. I can't wait for you guys to see the end of it. And we're gonna roll here shortly. I'm gonna record as much as I can throughout the day. Hopefully it turns out to be a badass video, man. Let's see what happens. So Gibby, man, thank you very much for doing this for me, man. Much appreciated, man.
Yeah, I'm glad
Fantastic
you came out,
tattoo,
man.
dude. You know, when this whole thing came up, man, and we talked about doing this, I was super excited about doing it. And then
Me too.
I had to wait, you know, what was it, 2 months before
somewhere around there. Yeah, I think so.
My schedule, your schedule, it was like a conflict. But what did you think about being on the show the first time around?
I loved it. I thought it was awesome. You know, anything to get me out there and anything to help somebody, I think that, you know, I would definitely be a part of it. So
right on. And do you feel like it did anything for your business? Did you notice anything?
Yeah, I think it did. I don't know, you know, how much, but I definitely saw like, you know, an uptick in like people paying attention, people watching. So I'm sure that a lot of that might have come from your direction, or.
I mean, you know, I think that there's a combo of the social media presence.
Yeah, gotta be on there.
Right, on both sides of the fence. You know, I mean, me sharing, you sharing, and you know, hopefully at this point, these videos are starting to generate some business for these folks that are deciding to help me out and do these videos. And you know, when I actually reached out to you the first time, it was more of a, hey man, I owe you a better video because you're my second video. And at that point, I had learned so much from the time that I did Justin's and Gibby's video, which was within the first week of doing this, that I was like, you know, you guys, I owe you guys a better video, better editing, better this, better that. So, you know, I reached out to Gibby about doing this, and then within conversation, it just turned into, what about you getting tattooed?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, man, I was actually thinking about it, and, you know, boom, 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 here we are today. The only thing that I provided for today was the concept. Gibby asked me what I would be interested in doing, and I said, black and gray Viking, and that was it. I let him do 100% what was in his head, what he wanted to do, what he was comfortable with doing, size, everything. I figure at this point, he's doing me a solid. I trust his work, obviously. I've seen his work. You pick it, man. You do it. And I tell you what, you came up with a freaking awesome idea.
I mean, that's usually the best way to do things, to be honest. I love it when people give me a direction. Mm-hmm. A direction is definitely helpful. But when somebody's like, just do it, do what you want to do, I kind of have more freedom, and I'm able to put things together the way that I know they'll fit for a certain spot. But yeah, I was super stoked to get you back in here and to do this.
And I tell you what, it's I hope the pictures do it justice, because it does look amazing. And to be honest with you, I expected to be here much longer than I was. Quick, efficient, you know, pain-wise, dude, to be honest with you, it wasn't bad at all. Obviously, it's the side of your leg, so it's not too painful of a spot until the end, obviously.
Yeah, white.
Everybody hates white. You know what I mean? I love the memes where they bust out with the tattoo
it's like
memes.
The dude, like, yeah,
he's
we're getting ready to do the white.
So, I definitely appreciate you doing this. You know, I hope that, you know, I could throw this together and make it a little bit better than what happened the first time around. Obviously, this isn't a full interview, but I just felt like, you know, we recorded the video. We even did a live today for the first time. I've never done live before. I did a live on Instagram.
That was awesome.
We had people jump in, they were waving and stuff like that. So that was cool, man. That
was my first live too. So it was cool that we did it like together here.
Right. You know, man, like, it's the power of social media that we're starting to harness, and it's just a cool thing.
You got to show me how to do it, though, because I still don't know how to do it.
But thank you for stopping out. This video's not over. I'm going to do a quick aftercare. I'm going to show you how I do it, and then we'll end it. So don't leave just yet. Stick around for my aftercare video, and we'll go from there. This is Buck. We're going to go over my at-home aftercare steps real quick. Nothing fancy, but it is something that I do. It's a little bit different than everybody else. We're going to go ahead and take this off. It's been a couple hours because I got home late from traffic. We're gonna pull this off, nice and easy. And take that. And the soap I picked is really not super lathery because of the type of soap it is. There's no fragrance, nothing in it. It's all natural. And I'm just gonna go over it real quick. I'm just gonna pull my sock off, okay? And I'm just gonna get a good lather on there. Nothing crazy. You don't want to be rubbing it. All you're trying to do is just get the gook off. Go ahead, do this real quick. Get a nice little coat on there. Just wipe it down with my hand. Give this a quick pat. Basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get any of the gunk off there. Now, I know it looks like I just ran it through the tattoo, but I only ran it on the sides. Just to get the crap off. So then basically what you want to do at this point is make sure you get all the soap out of it. Make sure it's nice and clean. Now this is an extra step that I do. I take hot water. Usually I will take 2 hot towels and I do it in the sink. I'll heat it up and I just do a hold it for a second or two. It's a real hot compress. As hot as you can stand it, let's put it that way. You don't want to burn yourself. You don't want to cause any damage. But what this is going to do is, it's going to allow your tattoo to let that ink seep into your system. I had an older gentleman tell me about this trick years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. And I get a lot of compliments on my ink because of this process, I believe. So, what this comes back to is, they tell you to take a hot shower. You know, to me, a spot like this on your leg, you're really not going to get that hot water really running on them in the right spot. Now, if you notice, I'm just dabbing. I'm not rubbing. No side-to-side movements. After doing a little asking around, some research, come to find out, the Japanese do this in hot tubs. So the guys that are getting those Yakuza suits back in the day, I don't know about now, but in the 1800s and whatnot, they would do a really, really hot bath, as hot as they could stand it. And it's essentially doing the same thing. It's drawing the ink into your skin, stopping any kind of clumps of coagulation, and letting it go. Now at this point, you pat your tattoo dry with a fresh, clean towel. I had one ready to go. And then what you want to do is, you want to take Aquaphor, or there's another method where you let it air dry for 24 hours. I've never done this before, and Gibby suggested it today. So I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. I'm going to let that dry, and I asked him why. He said to me, well, when you put salve on an open wound, it has a tendency to weep. What this is going to do is it's going to stop that from weeping. Let it dry, and then tomorrow I'll start with the Aquaphor for 3 days, and then I'll go into the Aveeno. So these are my tips for my tattoos. I think the biggest one is the hot compress. That's a game changer for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.